Okay, so there's two ways to get your daily prompts to your iPlanner prayer planner. So I created a section inside my prayer planner and I call it daily prompts. And here you can see I have labeled one of my tabs daily prompts. And I also made a dashboard so that when I go to this view and scroll through, I can quickly see my dashboard. Okay, so let's see. So far, we have been through a month of worship, and that was in May. And then we've been through a month of grace, and that was in June. And we're currently in the month of trust. And so I put one on each page. And then next month, we're going to be in the theme forgiven. And so this page doesn't have anything on it. So I'll show you the easiest way to get your prompts onto the page. And of course, I'm not going to move the forgiven ones over because that's going to be a spoiler alert because we're still 2 weeks away from that theme. All right, so what I'm going to do is I have my Dropbox open on the right, and inside the folder that comes with your download, you'll see a color PDF and a color PNG. And then you'll also see a minimal, which has no color, and it's just, white background. And these have kind of a color background, very watercolor looking, and with the opacity dialed way down, but there's still color in it. And then there's also a minimal PNG. So to drag and drop onto a page inside your planner, you're going to need to use the PNG. And so you can simply, if you have your side-by-side window open, and this is my Dropbox, but you may have yours downloaded to iCloud or Google Drive, which is fine. Just have that window open where you downloaded these files. And so, like I said, you can only drag and drop over the PNG. And so I'll just go ahead and grab this color one. And I press hold, and then you could see it kind of lifts it off the page, and I'll just go ahead and drop it. And then, of course, you're going to have to adjust the size. I try not to cover up these icons right here because they're linked. And I also don't want to cover up my spiral. So this could be just a little bit tedious, but once you get it on there, it's done. And so that's one way, that's the easiest way. But there's another way that a lot of us use, and that's if you are kind of savvy inside Keynote. I have tons of videos on my YouTube and inside the classroom and in the membership for you to get comfortable with using Keynote. And it's pretty much very easy to use. It's just drag and drop or tap and fill. So let me go ahead and open up my Keynote window. And there's a template that's been created. It's called the iDesign page template. And this has a left and a right, and it has the exact spiral cut out so that you can fit it onto your spiral here in the prayer planner. Let me just zoom in and show you what that looks like. And if I go back to this month, the trust month, and here you can see I've got the spiral cut out. So if I were to tap on that and move it away, there you can see the spiral just fits nicely over that. You will have to do some size adjusting and some cropping when you get it over. So let me just show you how that's done over in Keynote. All right, so this is my original file that I downloaded from the iStore, and I'm going to use the right side. So I'll just tap it and I'll copy it. And I don't move or work or do anything here on this page. This is just my master. And so what I'm going to do now in Keynote is I am going to add a page, and I want a blank page. And I'll go ahead and paste that template. I can make it nice and big so that I can see what I'm doing. And then again, I'll open up my Dropbox where those files are. And then In this case, I can move either the PNG file or the PDF file. So I like the PDF file because usually it's a higher quality, it's a crisper image. And so since I'm in Keynote and since Keynote will let me fill this template with a PDF, I'll just press hold and drag it. And when I see the blue bounding box around my shape, I'll just let it go. And then I can also, if I want to get real creative, I can tap on the paintbrush tool. And then I can hit style and I can add a drop shadow. And so now this is ready for my prayer planner. So I could do two things. I could copy and paste it, or I can drag and drop it. So now I'm going to go ahead and open up my planner in a side window. So I'll put the planner over my Dropbox window because I don't need my Dropbox window open anymore. And here I have a blank page inside my planner. So what I'll do is I'll press hold, and here you can see the image just jumps off the page. I haven't let go of it yet. And I'm going to drag it over to my planner and then let go. And so now I can close my Keynote window. And now I have to do a little bit of sizing. And this could be a little bit tedious, but once you resize it, you don't have to do it again. And one of the things that I like about Noteful is it lets you drag one corner node while the other corner stays put. Whereas in GoodNotes, it resizes on all four sides, and that can be a little bit of trial and error. So it's a little bit harder and a little bit more tedious to do this in GoodNotes as it is in Noteful. But you'll eventually get it. You'll just have to work with it just a little bit longer. So here you can see I have this page fitting perfectly inside my spiral. Let me know if you enjoyed this video by hitting the thumbs up and subscribing so that you'll be notified whenever I have new iStuff to share with you. Until then, have an outstanding day. Bye.